Did you know if you wait on the
sorry.
special screen, the music changes? We didn't remember until it happened while we were talking.
Right.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Nicole and Lizzie attempt to play Super Mario World and talk about their lives while failing at it.
Yeah.
You may notice the life counter. I went and grinded out 99 lives for each of us.
So if we die, if we spend all 99 of these lives,
That might be a... We will not talk of what happens.
yeah. Oh, this shit, right? Okay.
Yoshi, save me!
There you go. Oh, fuck! Now I remember this.
Yeah, I need to get rid of Yoshi for this.
I think so, yeah.
No? Oh, God! Okay. No! Oh, God! Damn it. My cat was...
I don't think you can make it across without the...
No, you can't. My cat was distracting me. Like usual, he's being a little shithead. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Oh, wow.
You're the sweetest little shithead ever. Yes. He... So, when I start talking to Nicole, he thinks I'm talking to him and starts rolling all over and rubbing his face on my laptop and trying to lean against my laptop, which means it ends up closing. You gonna sit down, sweetie? Are you? Okay. Sitting down for now.
So, I'm going on vacation next week, to go visit my brother.
Oh, God!
And to go visit my brother and my sister-in-law and their family out in Maryland.
Sorry,
So I had to take...
keep talking.
What?
I'm gonna move the
Okay.
cat.
I had to take some time off of work, so that was kind of weird. But they're closed on Christmas, so at McDonald's I would have had to take off the entire week and just like totally block it off. But because I have set hours and they're closed on Christmas, there was only 2 days I needed to take off, and be like these 2 days I can't work. And I'm like, oh my god, that hasn't happened in years. Or it's like,
No!
wait, what? How do you...
I think you need to hit the
Oh,
P switch
right.
so you can jump through it.
Yeah, okay, that seems congruent.
Yeah.
So yeah, that should be fun, visiting.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law's family is always fun to visit. Why the fuck did I
You panicked. It's okay.
do that? I'm not sure why I did that.
That's gonna be nice. My parents are arriving tomorrow. Yay! It's gonna be fun. And Bodhi is also flying out to visit me too. So
Oh,
that'll be fun.
cool. These lives are going way faster than I thought.
Shh, shh.
Right, okay, we're not supposed to talk like that.
Well, if we actually, if we don't actually progress past this level and we lose all our lives, we could just reload the save state.
Oh, good point.
'Cause,
Oh my god, I know! I processed exactly what I wanted to do.
'cause
Literally, in
This
my
is-
head I saw it.
this is gonna be painful.
Yeah, so it's I can talk about there's this thing that we did here, and I think a lot of families have some version of it. We called it dice game.
Mhm.
And so basically you buy a bunch of it's kind of like like a white elephant thing where you buy a bunch of random presents and then trade them around or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like that, except you okay. Hold a second. Okay, let me think of what I want to do.
You could take it down with you. Or... Cat, no! Oh god!
we're good. Almost.
That doesn't have a P-balloon, uh-oh. How about the one
Have
over
a
there?
P-balloon?
There it is! Get it! Okay. Oh god.
Hey, why do I keep going up?
Are you holding jump?
Yep.
That would do it. So, while you were doing that, my cat tried to walk across my computer and almost stepped on the power switch.
Oh, fun.
Oreo, you've lost your table privileges.
So
I love my cats. I really do.
So we call it the dice game because basically you like buy a bunch. Everybody buys a bunch of presents, and then we roll dice and pick the presents, and then we open them, and then there's like a round where you can steal shit, and then you basically whatever you get, you take home.
Right.
Well, we introduced this. Well, one year my sister-in-law came for Christmas. We played the dice game while she was here, and then she went back to Maryland and introduced it to them, so they have their own version of the dice game now, except it's way more fucking expensive than our version. Like, we did it, we would just buy, like, dollar store gifts or whatever. We'd go to the dollar store and buy some gifts, and, like, sometimes they'd be joke gifts, sometimes they'd be practical, but, you know, but, like, their family is, like, oh, let's... Oh, rip. So their family's got, like, this ridiculous, like, they've got, like, nice gifts, and we're like, okay, that's how you guys decided to do it, fine with me. And it was just, like, it's so funny how their dice game is, like, similar to ours, but it's different. Like, they took, like, our thing that they had never done before we did it, and, like, now it's, like, even though we haven't really been there for all of the Christmases since my brother's been out there.
Get it? Oh,
it's
God.
Like, it's cool.
No!
It's cool to see that happen out there, too, so.
Yes.
And because all my grandparents have passed, my sister-in-law's grandmother is, like, super, super nice. So,
Oh.
so it's cool to have, like, a pseudo-grandma while I'm out there.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bodhi's flying out. My parents, both work pretty much full-time, so they have more money than time, so when they do have vacation, they just, you know, travel all the places. Right now, they're currently in the Bahamas.
Fancy shit.
Yep. God damn it! And, then when they come out here, we have a few days in the town where I live, and then we're driving out to the beach, and they rented a beach house there, big enough to fit a big family, and so Bodhi's coming out, and my friend who lives over nearby is coming out too, and bring your husband, and, you know, beach time, fun times. Even though it's going to be the middle of winter, it's like, you know, it was like 72 today.
It's not fucking cold.
Yeah, was 72 today.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Like, we had weather here this week that was in the mid-40s, and it felt like fall was back. It was insane. And then today I was out driving, and, like... today I was out driving... What the... Chuck, please! And, like, it was, like, flurries. But it wasn't, like, hardcore flurries.
It wasn't,
like,
you know, winter. It was, you know...
No. It was only, like, you know, it was only around 30 or whatever. You know, high 20s. Which isn't too bad. Well, depending on where you live. But it didn't feel that bad, at least. But, really? But, seriously, these flurries, dude, like... were, like, not, like, if you weren't, it's one of those things where if you weren't looking for them, you wouldn't have noticed them. Like, that's how pathetic it was.
Sure.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm sure there are some places where people would be freaking out over this, and I'm like, dude, this is weak.
Oh, damn it.
I'm like, this is so weak. Weather. Seriously. But...
I panicked.
I think it's gonna be nicer out where my brother is, hopefully, so
yeah,
we'll see. But yeah, earlier it was like in the mid-40s, and I was like, damn.
Granted, it was like colder before today. Yeah. It was like 50s.
Okay, we got this.
Okay, there's the next balloon. Don't let it get away! Don't let it get away! That was smart.
Okay, we got it. We're good. Wait, we can't go above the screen. Fuck.
No, you ran into one of the lava
okay,
spits.
Good, we're good. I can live with that.
But I see what you were doing there. You were waiting to grab it so you had the longest lift time.
Sure.
Let's just say that's what you did.
We'll just say that's what I was doing.
No one,
I was
no one
actually-
can know.
Grab it, but sure.
Get the balloon!
Save that feather, dude. Don't let that feather activate. Yeah. Okay, so at least we can do this first part. That's good.
Pretty
Good to know.
consistently. If it
Wow,
doesn't lag out like that.
Okay.
Lag, come on, don't do this.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Lag is not okay.
Whoa! Oh my god! That was really cool. Holy fuck. Okay.
Aw.
Okay. I'm trying to remember which the next balloon. Is it on the top or the bottom?
Of the lava plants?
Yeah.
I think it's the top one? I'll let you know when I get there.
Yeah. So the nice thing about this is because there's two of us, we'll know ahead, and hopefully
One
our
of us is going to
experience
get there.
of building together will be able
Yes!
to.
No!
Okay, you press down to go down there. Yeah?
Yep. No! I need this! No, come back! Come back! I need you!
Oh!
I didn't know where the balloon was.
Ah, jeez.
I just... Okay. Improvement? So, holidays, which means we're probably not going to record next weekend,
Right.
but things are going well. I had a meeting with my advisor, and things went well. I was slightly nervous, because, like, you know, he's my advisor, and, like, you know, you want to do well by him, and all these wonderful things.
That nervous people have to deal with.
Yeah, and, like, he doesn't know what kind of a failure I am at Super Mario World, so at least there's that.
That's very good. Neither does my boss. So.
Talked about some research I'm doing for him, which was I can't really talk about too much, but it's progressing. And then we talked about my direction and what I'm doing here, and what to expect, and that was really close.
I never liked those conversations. Continue, but
I
I'll
liked-
talk about the one I ended up
I
having.
liked it because I was doubting if, you know, this was the right move, if I really belonged here, you know, because of, you know, what happened with my advisor. Right. For those of you who didn't hear the story, I don't
Reader's
remember.
Digest version, basically, is...
I was about 2 months away from finishing up my PhD research, did my proposal, was going to do my defense, all that wonderful stuff, was going to get the PhD, my advisor was signing off on everything, saying, good work, yes, this is all great. Then some internal drama happened in the department, and my advisor decided to abandon me. And no other advisor... Yes, grab the springboard. That'll help, Mario.
Yes, good job.
No other advisor in the department, no other professor wanted to take me on as an advisor, so I was feeling really depressed because it's like, well, if no one wants to take me on, then maybe I really shouldn't be here. You know, part of the drama was like the stuff I was doing wasn't big enough for a PhD or something. I don't know. Which, you know, because it had to do with video games, might have had something to do with it. Because, you know, it's hard to get video game topics as a research concept taken seriously. But since they're so prevalent in our world, I feel like it needs more respect than it gets.
Right.
Anyway, my new advisor hears that this is happening and gets pissed off at everyone who doesn't want to take me on, and basically tells me to call him on his personal cell phone the very next day and we'll talk about this, and we'll see what we can do to get you out of here on time. You know. So then he got an offer out here at a different university, so I followed him out here to, god damn it, to University of Florida, and it seems to be going well here. It's a much better university, bigger, etc. And there's less toxic air, because, like, I would run into my old advisor in the hallway, and, you know, that didn't go well.
Yeah.
I told him not to talk to me.
Yeah, so Super Reader's Digest version, right?
Yeah.
Lizzie was going along, she was going to get her PhD, and then her advisor decided to be an asshole. And then her new advisor was like, hey, you all are assholes. Hey, everybody, come to the new school with me.
Yeah.
From what I...
Pretty much, yeah. And because, like, he was also getting some pushback and stuff and all these things, and it was just a big, nasty, toxic mess that I'm glad to be gone of.
Yeah.
So, but even then, I have some, you know, anxiety about it, because it's like, this guy, I feel like he's doing, like, me a huge favor by taking me on, and I don't want to be a burden, because then I'd just be proving the
other
advisor right, and all these things, you know. Whereas, like, he wouldn't have offered to give me a spot unless he knew that I could do the work, you know.
Correct.
He's one of those guys that he knows what he wants, and he goes for it. And he's, you know, a little intimidating at times, but...
I blame the keyboard on that one.
Yes.
Okay.
You're still using a keyboard, so you get a pass on a lot of things.
Anyway.
So I was a little anxious about that, so having the, where are we going with this, what are you doing for your research topic, what are you doing for publications, was necessary, and made me feel better. Oh, goodness. Bob and weave, bob and weave! And so, no! God, go after it! Go after it! No, P-BALOOOOOON, come back! Come back, please! No!
You got it! Oh!
I couldn't see!
You got it!
I got it, I heard it, but then my toe touched the fire. So anyway, what he wants me to do... So the plan is to get in a good standing. He said I'll probably be done with my classes in another year or so. So that's good. And he says I'm on the right track, and what he wants me to do is start pushing out, like, one publication a year at least, just to show that I'm doing work, and you kind of need, like, X number of publications to get a good job. Depends on the university how many you need, but the more the better, usually.
Right.
And you want to show that you've been working on this your entire career, rather than churning out a whole bunch of easy publications at the end.
Yes.
Because that doesn't look very good.
No, it doesn't.
So, gonna try and publish something once a year, and he said it was a good idea. I brought this up for the first publication, is what I'm gonna try and do, is polish up the work I was doing at my old university, because I never finished the full project. So I'm gonna polish it up, and finish it up, and send it to a big conference like SIGGRAPH or something like that. SIGGRAPH is a big graphics conference where all the hotshot people go.
Yeah, thank you for clarifying for those of us who are like...
SIGGRAPH is so cool.
Big what?
It's basically like Disney World of graphics conferences or something.
Aha.
You know, really big, hard to get in though, so we'll try. But
yeah, why not try?
Yeah. There's nothing wrong in getting rejected, and you usually get feedback from the reviewers telling you why it was rejected, so you go back, polish it up, and submit it to something else, or submit it to SIGGRAPH next year. You know, address the concerns.
Exactly.
No!
Wait, why did you... It's a game, dude. It's so fucking stupid. This is a little concerning. The fact that
so the first publication I'm going to work on is just finishing up what I have and not trying to expand it into a full PhD, but just finish it up, publish it, get it out the door. You know, just so I can have something to show for all that work, because it was almost complete at the time.
Right.
Woo, God!
So it's just like something you just need to like. Well, I kind of have a question that may be a little unrelated, but
Sure.
And if it is, just let me know. I thought like part of the whole drama was the fact that your professor was misleading you and thinking you were further along with the research than you actually were.
It was more that people on my committee, so you have your advisor and then you have your committee, and the advisor is what, tells you this is what to expect, this is what they expect, this is what you'll need to do for a PhD. This is the amount of work you'll need.
Okay.
And he'll tell you if what you're doing is good or bad, or I need to concentrate here. God damn it! I think I need to jump in order to pull around on it.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's what I've been doing.
So what happened was he was telling me the work I was doing was enough, but the people on my committee were not happy with the amount of work. Like, it wasn't big enough, important enough, covered enough grand enough scope, because PhDs are supposed to be, these big things that cover like important topics. They can be very specific topics, but it needs to be really big. And I thought what I was doing was enough, and he told me it was enough, and then he didn't tell me that the people on my committee had a problem with it. So I got all this way, and then there was starting to get some pushback about it, and there was drama about wanting to change my committee because there were new people who are more interested in the topic. And they said we were taking the easy route, and so he abandoned me because I didn't want to cave to peer pressure and rumors, and he was a shithead.
Pretty much. And I think we can start a new part while I pet my kitty.
Yes. I shall...
My kitty is incredibly distracting.
Continue rant in the next one.
Yeah.